Hey guys, what is going on, and welcome to Act 3 of Fortnite Galactic Battle, Mandalorian Rising. Take the high ground now with the new Mandalorian jetpack has returned, and the new Westar 34 blaster pistols, and you can also spot enemies at a distance with the Amban sniper rifle, which has returned. Or you can engage with a melee attack. I don't know so much about that one, but it's interesting to see the jetpacks and sniper rifles return, and this will probably mix up the loot pool a little bit during the next week before we then enter into Act 4. So, there is a little bit of a teaser video for this, because all Mandalorians have arrived on the island, including a fully customizable Mandalorian skin, where you can design your own Mandalorian. Pretty cool. I don't think it's in the shop yet, but it is certainly on its way, if not. So if you watch this video closely, you'll see the melee attack right here. So you sort of lunge forwards and jab at them. It'll be quite a fun little thing, but obviously no new week is complete without its new weekly quests. So week 3 quests are now here, and this is probably the easiest week we've had so far. Travel 300 meters using the jetpack just means you need to find it and go a little bit of distance. It shouldn't be too hard. Hit 10 opponents while you're airborne. It does say opponents though, so any NPC guards count. Eliminate 2 opponents within 30 seconds. Sounds quite difficult, but again, the guards and troopers will count. Hide in a hiding place in 3 different matches, and finally visit 3 different aim locations in a single match. So, without further ado, let's head into a match and see if we can get some of these done and check out the new loot pool. Now, it does also go without saying that there are some new characters on the map that you can go and speak to. Some of these will have new story quests, but obviously the story quest tab doesn't exactly work in this season, so don't worry too much about story quest tab, but some characters you'll go up to and they might have a quest worth 30,000 XP for you. So, without further ado, let's go and speak to the one down here, actually, at Outpost Enclave, which is none other than Han Solo. Who has a 3-stage quest for us. Okay. I guess we can try and do that. What, he wants me to damage structures from a distance away. Doesn't quite clarify structures, but let's track this one and we'll move it up to the top, just so that we can track it more easily. Okay, so by structures it does just mean any building. So it doesn't have to be a player-built structure. You can just target the buildings around here, as long as it is far enough away that it counts. But this is what I'm saying, with this season in particular, there's been a lot of these more sort of secret quests to give you XP, which is interesting. So there are story quests, you've just got to find them. So, without further ado, let's see if we can continue. Han Solo's wants us to kill some stormtroopers. I'm sure we can do that. But the other thing to think about is that obviously there's even more characters that we've still not spoken to. So for those of you like a little bit concerned about your XP gain this season, don't be too concerned. You should be fine with getting the XP that you need. We do certainly have enough quests to do so. I've just found an Amban sniper rifle as well, which is nice. So the Amban sniper rifle, those of you that used it back in Chapter 2 will remember what it's like. It's your thermal scoped sniper with quite a heavy zoom. does look quite cool. But obviously it is a single shot sniper, so... Alright, let's get rid of this guy. It's a shame we've not found a jetpack yet. That's the kind of thing that I really want to find, but... Let's continue our hunt. Oh. As soon as I say that, I find a jetpack. So, Mandalorian jetpack works just like any other jetpack. Except for one key thing. You can hover. So, when you're in the air, trying to jump again or go any higher with the jetpack will cause you to just sort of hover. If you then want to go any higher, you can obviously click the button to do so, but you don't have to if you don't wish. But I will warn you, just like any other jetpack in this game, it can run out of charge, so do be cautious on that. But yeah, enjoy it if you find it. So then if you just head north of where we landed, there is a nice little Empire base over here that you can go to get yourself some loot, but there's also clone troopers here. It doesn't count for the stormtrooper quest, annoyingly. The stormtrooper quest has to be completed at specific locations. This one is not one of them. They're different types of troopers, but you can obviously do your hit opponents while airborne quest, and you can also get 2 kills back to back quite easily there. So that might help you with those quests. You never know. It is also worth noting that it does seem that the lightsaber abilities have changed back. As you can see, the red one here gives me Force Lightning. So if you go around and get yourself any lightsabers, the abilities do appear to have changed back to the week 1 abilities. Obviously, I'm not sure if the same holds up for all of them. It might even be that you get the luck of the draw, and that it just depends on which one you grab. But for now, this one that I have just received was Force Lightning, which obviously had been phased out. So the fact that that is back is quite interesting. So, let's continue onwards, shall we? So, obviously, the airborne one, you don't have to be using a jetpack for it. You can just do what I've just done here, and just jump. Obviously, it's not going to be the easiest way of doing it, because you're not going to be in the air for an extremely large amount of time. But you should hopefully be in the air long enough to get a couple of hits every jump. Obviously, if you're doing it the jumping method, do be cautious of jump fatigue, because obviously if you're jumping too much, it won't let you jump as high, so you do have that aspect. But in theory, it shouldn't be too difficult to do it via jumping. I mean, I've just got my last couple of hits by jumping, but I probably could have got all 10 that method. So, yeah, just good luck with that one. I've somehow done the hide in a hiding place as well, which begs the question, what counts as a hiding place? Does a big bush count as a hiding place? Quite possibly. They have done in previous seasons for this sort of quest. But as you can see, the weekly quests, I've nearly done all of this week's. The only one I haven't done is the one that requires me to play 3 different matches. This is why I'm saying this week's weekly quests are incredibly easy. So, jump in, you've got 150,000 XP for the actual weeklies. For the bonus goals, another 80,000 up for grabs. You've got nearly 3 levels available this week from your weeklies if you completed prior ones. If you haven't, you've got even more than that. So it will definitely help you with completing the pass. Obviously, I think, if I remember correctly, it's level 70 if you want all the bonus rewards, which most of you probably will do. So head in game now and get those levels as soon as you can. And obviously, it does also go without saying, enjoy this loot pool, because it is a unique loot pool. whether you like Star Wars or not. I mean, I'm not a fan myself, but this loot pool is quite fun. It's quite unique, and it does make you question when we might ever get a loot pool like this again. So, yeah, jump in game, enjoy the loot pool. It's getting more fun each week. So, do enjoy it. I mean, this might be the last time we see lightsabers for a whole year, so jump in, enjoy them, make the most of them while you can. Alright, let's see if we can get a win, shall we? So, just because this guy had them, I just want to quickly show you guys the Westar 34 blaster pistols. I've only got them in grey rarity, so they're obviously not going to deal a lot of damage, but they do seem to be quite interesting. It's like dual fully auto pistols. They're 23 damage a shot at grey, so they should be quite good weapons if you are lucky enough to find them. Honestly, they want to use their lightsaber against me. What better way to win than to use the Force? Just like that. I mean, this season, for someone who doesn't like Star Wars, I am enjoying it. And it does seem to be getting more and more fun with each week. So, with all that said and done, guys, that is a look at Act 3, Mandalorian Rising. Jumping game, check it out now. There are roughly 2 weeks left of this mini-season. So, get in, enjoy it, and finish your battle pass. See you all in the next one.